Look, before I get into this topic, can y'all please make me a promise? No matter what I say or do in this video, y'all cannot cancel me. You know, this is a very controversial topic. And, before I even get into the rest of this shit, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and follow me on Twitch. Please. I mean, you don't have to, but like at the same time, I want you to support a young black man who's trying to do something with his life. It's not a lot of us out there, you know? So when you come across a good black person, support him. I'm handsome as shit though. Y'all can't even lie. All the ladies, let me know. But anyways, back to the topic of the video. Today, I'm gonna be reacting to let me just show y'all. Oh, shit. Yes, I did take off my shirt. My room is hot. Now look, today we gonna be reacting to why I don't like Nina Lynn. This dude named Diesel Patches, I never seen this channel before ever in my life, but he dropped a video on the topic I'm speaking about, so I might as well react to this video. And I'm pretty sure he breaks down like why she's getting banned, why she's getting canceled, and why he doesn't like her. But me personally, I've never watched the Nina Lynn stream. I didn't even know who she was until I seen that viral clip of her sexually harassing that nigga, bro. So, now I gotta react to this shit. And also, Zoe Spencer, if y'all know who that is a famous TikToker. I also seen that she was a part of this little sexual harassment thing that was clipped up on Silky stream. But I haven't seen Zoe Spencer in a while, man. Last time I seen Zoe Spencer was when Soluminati exposed her. Shit was definitely crazy back then. But let me hop straight into the video because I be chatting a lot, my fault. Let me hop straight into the video. My bad.
Public nuisance, the type of video.
Wait. My headphones not even plugged in. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Make sure you hit the subscribe button too. If you new, like the video and hit the subscribe button, man.
That around others is so funny.
Oh yeah, and by the way, we probably not gonna get through this whole video, but if y'all want to finish this video, Diesel Patches is the channel. I just want to briefly show y'all who Nina Lynn is, so we could.
When really it's just annoying and embarrassing to watch.
She deserves a second chance. Maybe she doesn't deserve a second chance. We'll see.
If you were to take Aquafina and kept all of the unfunny that comes with her, along with mixing some personality traits from Johnny Somali, this would be the finished product. So Nina started her online career in 2020 on TikTok, where she made lip-sync dance videos, and still does, basic but harmless. She then gradually expanded to other platforms, one of them being Twitch, where she makes wacky streams, like standing in front of incoming cars in the street and agitating people minding their own business. It's not quite Johnny Somali or Jack Dotard levels of you need to get punched in the face, but at the same time, if you're in the middle of the street jumping in front of cars, no one should feel bad if you accidentally slip. But there's more to Nina than just obnoxious content. Today, I'm gonna go over every single reason why I find this individual to be extremely insufferable, starting with a recent controversy involving Nina and sexually harassing men. Last month, a clip from one of Nina's Twitch streams resurfaced from 2024 where she restrained an individual named Ced, so another woman named Zoe Spencer.
Wait, so this situation happened in 2024? It's about to be 2026. Why is this a trending topic now? This is why y'all gotta watch what y'all do on the internet. I'm telling you, because your digital footprint, that shit could be used against you for the rest of your life. You could be doing some weird ass shit when you was 12. They gonna bring that shit up once you 24, I promise you. That shit will follow you. Luckily for me, I ain't do no weird ass shit. Nothing that I could think of off the top of my head. I ain't do no weird ass shit to nobody on camera. So hopefully, I don't gotta worry about shit like this. But if you watching this and you do content, watch what type of content you do. Cause that nigga Rakai, if y'all don't know about Rakai, I'm gonna get to Rakai in another video. But that nigga be doing some weird ass shit on camera. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like once he hits like my age, like 2021, he gonna regret that shit, bro. Cause he's still like 17. I think he's 16 maybe. I don't know, but Gang, he doing a lot of weird ass shit on camera, and it's like he don't understand that. That shit will follow you. When you have kids, they gonna see that shit. And they will be disappointed. This nigga wearing wigs and shit. Shit wicked. Shout out to them AMP and Clover boys though. Oh wow. Damn, she putting this nigga in a headlock. Wait, so you telling me the Asian bit, she put this nigga in a headlock, grabbing him so he can't move, and Zoe gonna throw that ass on him like that? No, this is sexual harassment in 4K. I'm sorry. It's no argument there. It is no argument there. Now look. Hold on, let me play the video.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there.
They not even
right
showing
there,
nothing.
Hold on. Hold on. Sit down.
During this, Said clearly displayed he was uncomfortable with the situation, but it continued anyway. Right after the stream,
Me personally, if Zoe Spencer wanna throw that ass on me, she can do that shit. Bro, I'm not stopping nothing. That's just me personally though, but looking at that clip, cause I seen the clip without it being blocked. No, that shit was bad. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was bad. Cause you could tell he was extremely uncomfortable. And it's like the Asian girl got him in a headlock so he can't move. And mind you, this nigga, he was Silky's cameraman, nigga's name is Saeed and shit. Bro, he's kinda petite. Like he not no big strong ass nigga like me. Me personally, if I'm getting sexually harassed by two top females, I'm throwing fists. That's just me though. But him, you could tell he not, I don't know if he on the spectrum, but you can tell, watch.
Said claimed he felt assaulted, and when the clip resurfaced, he noted, "I've been vocal about the situation originally, and nobody cared. It took me a lot to talk about it again, and for the third time, it has hurt me once again, where it'll take me time to heal from it again. I've been invalidated by the other parties, which don't realize what it did." Said also went into more detail on a stream, and noted how he felt about Nina and Zoe's behavior.
Basically, I didn't want this whole thing to have an outcome like this. I mean, I did want it to, like, them being banned is not really anything to me, because at the end of the day, like, sexual assault is a crime. And people that say that it's not sexual assault, I don't know what you think sexual assault is. This whole thing resurfaces, like, every single time it resurfaces, it just takes a toll on me, and I just don't want to talk about it just because of that. And, like, the main thing for me is, like, I don't want my parents to see it and then have them, like, break down over it. I did later on tell my parents about the sexual assault, and my mom ended up crying for a whole month and felt like it was her fault.
Like, I don't mean to be mean, but y'all could obviously tell that maybe he's not on the spectrum, but he's not super masculine. And that this has nothing to do with, him being sexually harassed, because no matter what, this nigga got sexually assaulted in 4K. But you could tell, like, because when you watch the clip back, I feel like he definitely could have, like, threw the girls off him. He definitely could have really stood his ground. But I feel like he not that type of dude. Like, maybe he's not confrontational. I don't know what it is, but either way, that's sexual assault, and that shit is wicked. That shit is terrible. You feel me? And mind you, that shit was on stream. So imagine getting sexually harassed, insulted in front of like 7,000 people live. That shit is traumatizing, gang.
Because I do have a history of suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. Because I do have a history of suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. That day I was alone, and I just didn't want to, like, I just sat there and thought to myself over and over again, I will be...
Wait, so suicidal thoughts?
Taking time to deal with it myself, and I'll obviously try and work on being more vocal about it, and I really hope that people learn from this and try and understand, like, other people can deal with stuff like this and you probably don't even know.
Now, after this incident, Nina was actually questioned about how she felt after receiving backlash, and she essentially noted nobody sexually assaulted said, and that him being labeled as a victim of sexual assault is embarrassing because he's a guy.
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was going to talk to him because he definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you
My radar's going off. First of all, why is her voice so deep? Now look, shout out to them LGBTQ boys. Shout out to them niggas. But some is a little off about this one. I don't want to, assume. I'm not assuming anything, but some's a little off. But besides that, how is that not sexual? Like, that's at least sexual harassment. Like, gang, you had him in a headlock and forcefully had Zoe Spencer throw that ass on him, and he didn't even want that shit. How is that not sexual harassment?
And that's no disrespect. I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
And the thing that hurt me the most.
Like, who, I mean,
Wait. So, Saeed, wait, I'm confused. How is that embarrassing for a guy when two women sexually harassed him in front of 7,000 plus people on live? And that's embarrassing for him as a guy? But if it was a girl, let's say it was a girl, right? And two guys did that shit. Yo, the whole world would stop fucking spinning, my nigga. The double standards is crazy.
and that's no disrespect. I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
First of all, why does she sound like my uncle? Like, she sound real masculine. Like, I see why Saeed felt the way he felt. Real shit. That's not an average woman. Imagine she put you in a fucking headlock. Like, gang, I would have felt uncomfortable too. I would have sued your ass. What the fuck? You lucky, bruh. I'm not even gonna say too much, but that's her response? That's your response. You blatantly sexually harass somebody on live, and that's your response. I see why niggas is trying to cancel your ass, bro. You know what? Like, you could tell he not, like, bro, you could obviously see that he's not, your average masculine man. You can obviously see that. So how could you not understand where he's coming from?
Of Nina and Zoe inappropriately touching said, the always righteous and fair platform Twitch did what they do best. Give awful people a slap on the wrist. So, what punishment did the platform lay upon Nina? How many days was Nina banned for restraining a man so her friend could grind on him? 1 whole day. Yeah, weirdly enough, this consequence wasn't very effective, considering, and I kid you not, Nina is called out again for inappropriately touching another man.
No. You ready, Emily?
Yo, she did it twice? Twice? Yo, what's up with this girl? So she ain't learned the first time, huh? Let me play the video. My fault. Let me press play.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Nina.
All right.
Okay,
I know. Wait, what did she do? What is she doing?
Okay, girl.
No, Nina.
Wait, what is she doing?
Oh
Wait, I can't
Some
see.
claim this clip isn't as big of a deal, or at least not worth addressing, like the said situation, but the man in the clip, disguised Toast, came out and claimed, this clip is going around with the recent convos, so I'll address it. I was trying to get a massage from the physical therapist when Nina, a streamer I've never met, pushed aside the therapist and started grabbing at my ass while I was already laid on the table. I felt pressure to go along with it because 3 IRL streamer cameras pointed at my face and also being at a
Now, this is something I will not agree with. So, now look. One thing I'm gonna say is, bruh, Nina, there's something mentally wrong with you. Like, 2 people, you ain't learned from the first one, huh? But that's besides the point. Look, the Asian dude that got his ass grabbed by Nina, listen, my nigga. First of all, you a grown-ass man, I'm assuming, right? So if you felt uncomfortable, you not Saeed. I'm not cutting you no slack, gang. I'm not. As soon as she grabbed your ass and you felt uncomfortable, I don't care if it was 100 streaming cameras pointing at your ass, nigga. Stand up for yourself, gang. Like, it gets to a point, like, this is what I don't agree with, right? So, you felt uncomfortable in this situation, but you wait until after the situation to address it. Why didn't you address it when it happened? Why are you going to social media? Like, if you really felt like she was touching your ass and she was assaulting you, bro, go to the police. Go to her. This is why she not learning, because, bro, I feel like this is why she not learning her lesson, right? The people that she's touching and the people that she's assaulting, bro, the people that she's doing it to, I feel like they're not, bro, she's not learning because y'all not going to her face and telling her, bro, y'all not telling her what the fuck is, like, gang, y'all are addressing it on social media. Y'all not addressing it to her fucking face when she does it. That's why she keeps doing it. Can somebody sue her? Can somebody get her arrested? Y'all keep going to Twitter and typing these Twitter fingers. Bro, can somebody please take legal action? She has a problem. Like, gang, if a girl was touching my ass and I don't know her, she's getting tweaked on. I'm tweaking on her. What are we doing? You not Saeed, gang. You a grown ass. Like, look at this nigga. Gang, you a grown ass man. I understand you got assaulted on camera. Okay, cool. But look, speak up for yourself. You don't know her. What you mean you felt pressure because it was 3 Bro, what? So you just gonna let it happen? Am I wrong here? Like, bro, am I wrong here? Now, mind you, like, I could see, like, I just don't understand. Like, maybe these men don't got the same mentality as me. But, like, gang, if you felt uncomfortable and you don't know this girl and she's touching your ass like that, she grabbing your ass, nigga, stand up and do something. You just sitting there and taking it in front of the camera, it's just making it worse for yourself, gang.
out and claimed,
I'm
this
mad
clip is
now,
going
bro.
around with the recent
I might
convo,
not
so
even
I'll
finish
address
this
it.
video.
I
I'm
was
definitely
trying to
not
get a
finishing this
massage
video,
from
bro.
the
I'm
physical
pissed off now, bro.
therapist while I was already laid on the table. I felt pressure to go along with it because 3 IRL streamer cameras pointed at my face and also being at a sponsored event. I did not want to escalate the situation.
Okay, you're at a sponsored event. That's understandable, right? Okay, cool. But what you could have done was, as a grown man, there's ways you can address a situation without escalating it. You see what I'm saying? You didn't have to sit there and just take it. You're at a sponsorship. I need to slow down. You're at a sponsorship event, right? She's making you uncomfortable. You can address her without escalating the situation, gang. You're a grown man. You know how to use your words. You don't have to yell. You don't have to scream. You can pull her to the side. You know, there's ways you could have done that instead of just sitting there and taking it.
situation. I was extremely uncomfortable the whole time. Definitely should have said something in the moment and regret not doing so. And honestly, a little ashamed of myself for not speaking up because I just know if I ever spoke about it again in the future, people will say, well, you should have stopped it then. After,
You know what? I appreciate him for taking accountability for where he went wrong at. I appreciate that, bro.
this incident became viral, Twitch decided, alright everyone, enough is enough. We hear you loud and clear. We're gonna put our foot down this time. Instead of giving Nina a 1-day ban, we're gonna crank it up a notch. 1 week, which in Twitch terms, that's the equivalent of capital punishment. Unless you're a San, you have to drown a sack of puppies to reach a ban any longer than that. So after Nina had 1 whole week to reflect on her poor choices, she apologized to both Ced and Disguised Toast for her behavior. On her Instagram story, meaning if you don't catch it during the 24 hours it's up, you'll have no idea what the fuck is happening. Gotta keep those casual fans ignorant somehow. Remember when Nina said it's embarrassing for a man to go around and claim he's a victim of sexual assault? Well, apparently everyone was just
How is that embarrassing? Like, I don't think women understand how common it is for men to get sexually assaulted by women. Like that shit is, I'm telling you, that shit is so common, bro. I'm telling you, that shit is more common than y'all think.
construing her words. Even though her actual reasoning makes zero fucking sense, I definitely trust this sack of shit to be truthful. Guys, when I made that comment, I didn't actually mean it's embarrassing for Ced to be labeled as a victim of sexual assault because he's a guy. I just meant it's so inconsiderate for other people to claim he is, because they're not the victim, and that's not their trauma. No, really, that's her explanation. Okay, well, you just said before that you don't think Ced was sexually assaulted, so what trauma are you referencing?
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed.
Are you not doing the thing you're calling others out for by claiming it wasn't sexual assault? For Disguised Toast, Nina claims that part of his accusation towards her is fraudulent because apparently she did not move the massage therapist out of the way and actually ask permission from Toast first. At the end of the apology, Nina talks about what's really important and
Okay, let's say the bro that got the massage, let's say he did say you can massage him. You still was playing with his butt. That's not a part of a massage. Huh? I'm done. I'm done. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.